Welcome to the DEC4 podcast. You can access episodes, companion articles, research notes and links, as well as information about our contributors and supporters at DEC4podcast.com. Hope you enjoy the program. Just while we're on the subject of introductions, somebody that was now a special guest of Elvis at the show was Jack Lord. Now, there's a bit of a story around Jack Lord's friendship with Elvis, and also the fact, sort of the invitation that sort of had to be made twice for him to come to the show. Can you, before we sort of get to the last half of the show or the last portion of the show, can you perhaps just talk us a little bit through the Jack Lord relationship and the saga around his invitation?
Oh, I would be happy to, because you talk about boxes checked. Elvis Presley and Jack Lord? Oh, these two. Oh, anyways, as everybody knows, Jack Lord was making Hawaii Five-0 in Hawaii at the time. It had been going for already 4 or 5 seasons. And the thing about Jack Lord, I profiled him on my website recently. It's a popular article that gets read a lot. He moved his operation to Hawaii, which was new for a television show, and talk about Don Ho, Jack Lord became the guy in Hawaii. He was a major player. He ran his own show. But Elvis was a big fan. And you talk about introductions. Fascinating that at the business point of the show, he makes a point of introducing his band, which he would do throughout the 70s. Of course, classy. Everybody did it. But it's classy. This is the band. These are their names. And they're all contributing here. And the only other person he introduces from the stage is Jack Lord. Jack had been interviewed, and in my article I specify, and I had dug up the little nugget that he sent Colonel Parker to Jack Lord to make sure that the invitation was reiterated. I want you at the show. So there was a couple of times that Jack was approached. No, really, it's not just a professional courtesy thing. Elvis wants you there. So Jack was at the show. There's a picture I've seen of Jack shaking Linda Thompson's hand, Elvis's girlfriend at the time. Jack was big in Hawaii. So it was, again, the Hawaiian connection. Wonderful to have Jack there, and Jack got some love from the crowd.
One of my favorite actors in the audience, Jack Lord. I got to say that, Hawaii Five-0.
So after the show, Jack and Marie Lord met Elvis backstage, and Jack invited everybody over back to his condo, not thinking that they would make it, but they did. They all showed up, made themselves comfortable. Jack was half a musician himself and had some antique instruments around the place. Elvis admired an old 6-string banjo that Jack had, and of course Jack gifted Elvis with that. And you can find a lot of stuff on the internet about gifts the two gave each other back and forth. Elvis at this time, who knows how Elvis had this on him or got this, but he gifted Jack with a gun, a Walther PPK actually, and it was in a nice case, gold, and my article has a nice picture of it, and there was even some bullets lined up nicely with the gun, and Elvis said to Jack, here's a nice gun with some bullets as well, just in case you ever need them, Jack. And so there was lots of laughs back and forth. I think it was about a month later even, Jack and Marie were in Las Vegas to see Elvis, and Elvis introduced him from the stage again, and he got rousing applause, and Elvis even said, "Okay, sit down, Jack, you're getting more applause than me." So it was a really cool thing, and the two of them were obvious dudes, and the fact that they loved each other and dug each other is a great aspect of each other's story. So that was a cool little part of this whole Hawaiian adventure.
Podcast terms and conditions can be found at our website, DEC4podcast.com. You can contact us there or on our social media. Find us on the major podcasting platforms, and we're also on Substack, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram. This has been George Fairbrother. Thanks for listening.